Hi Librans, this is a specific relationship, love, emotional connect reading. So I feel that if you have been in a situation wherein you were just observing things, there was nothing much to say or to act in a situationship, in a relation or in an equation with someone, you're definitely going to come out of that particular break. If things were very stagnant and you didn't want to react, also you didn't want to act upon certain things, act upon certain shared responsibilities, certain sequences wherein you also had an authority to respond or to react accordingly, you are coming out of that. And it could be regarding some initiation of thing, a very beautiful beginning. It could be if you were somewhat not very sure about going in a relationship or accepting a proposal or giving a proposal to someone for that matter, you would come out of that element. I feel that the reason was that you were very much hurt in past. You might have had some conflicts with people in past. It could be with the same person or some other who has really impacted you like hell, and impacted you like anything rather. And their tone of conversing with you, the way the communication happened at last, or it didn't have a very nice ending. I feel it could be with the same person that you might have been on and off, going back and forth with them, but you are out of that stuck energy, and it could be that it is something, a very promising start for you, looking at that like it's something very new and let's cherish it now, or let's give it a try at least. So you will be out of that stuck energy. I also feel that you will be sort of delusional. You will feel that there could be two possibilities out of this situation. I could feel vulnerable also at the end of it, or I could enjoy my journey also. I could really feel great about the decision I'm going to take, but something is blurred, something is not very clear to you. You are going to trust the universe, I feel. You are going to be hopeful for the future. I feel that you are going to not hold on to your emotions anymore. If you have a strong feeling for someone, if you have a strong feeling for someone, you're not going to hold back your emotions. You're not going to be mum about that particular feeling. You're going to communicate that well. And I feel that this could also lead to a very significant change in your life. If this is the person with which you want to initiate something, and something feels very promising, but you were hurt in past and now you are very delusional, this could lead to marriage also. I have a strong there are strong indications in card, but again this would be applicable to the people who could resemble both the situations, right? So you can take it to that significant level if in case you're already not married, and if you're already married or it is a very serious commitment, you are engaged or something like that, you definitely would want to embrace that thing now, even after feeling not that very sure or coming out of a break or coming out of halt. You would want to embrace that. If you go by your gut feeling, you would somewhat know that I am not able to feel anything. It's just that I am having a ray of hope, or should I give another chance to us or to him or to her, or should I stop feeling that uncertainty or being not that much secured or safe in a relationship. I feel that you are not passionate because because of this conversation wherein specifically a female could feel that if this happens, or what is happening right now also, maybe somewhat it is taking a toll on their financial independence. It is somewhat dominating them and they are not liking it. Financial independence, it could be financial independence, it could be independence to take any such decision, important decision in a relationship. Maybe they were expecting something more out of it, and now they don't feel that safe, or they don't feel very much certain about it. Maybe it could be finances involved, and someone is not very sure about this commitment because of finances that are ruling your days right now, or they are impacting you. Somehow I feel that you would be out of that energy of always reminiscing old memories, always wanting to go back to old time and catch up on things. You will be out of that. You would feel definitely it no longer serves you the best, and you might also feel that your cycle is sort of complete. Whatever has to happen has already happened, and someone is not very driven in this, so let's not go back to the memory lane. It is something very serious, but again I feel that you lack the confidence or power to switch things now and to go back to that particular thing or person. I also feel that someone, you could be dealing with a water sign here, a male figure who is mostly in charge of his emotions and who has the capabilities to provide love, warmth and care to everyone around. Maybe you think that this could be another person also, or it could be the same person. I feel that it is more likely the same person who was stuck before, and now that time has passed, he would feel somewhat confident in terms of emotions, in terms of his emotional capabilities and capacity to take things positively and provide for others. But you would still want to observe things. You would still want to keep mum, I feel. Although you started with not keeping mum, taking action because moving out of that stuck zone, but you'll end up with, keeping things to yourself, I feel. You would not want to initiate a healthy conversation that could change some dynamics here. For some reason, you're holding back, I feel. It could be a person who is having a very soft heart, or they are most vulnerable to emotions. They are keeping mum right now with a heavy heart because they don't want to feel deprived of anything, specifically finances. They know that there is a power struggle, there is a struggle in relationship, and they don't want to feel challenged again. Hence, they would want to keep mum because they are not very sure of it, and they would want to avoid the turbulent times in relationship. If this particular thing or sequence was creating trouble, they would want to avoid it. You definitely would be happy. I feel that your soul wants to be happy again. You want to come out of this situation of stuckness, of keeping mum, of reminiscing old things, of not being driven, of catching a power struggle, yet being very committed to that person, or being in a very commitful relationship, meaningful relationship, wanting to start something fresh, but then memories of past keep popping up, and someone is also feeling financially challenged. Someone doesn't want to lose their dominance, someone doesn't want to lose their individuality in this, and hence they would cover their emotions very well. But underneath, you want to feel very happy. You are joyous when you are with that person, if it is your significant other, only in that case. And you would want to definitely come out of your, blindness to reciprocate, come out of your fear, come out of that particular zone wherein you don't feel that you own the strength to have a healthy conversation, or wherein you can avoid a conflict. You definitely want to come out of all those feelings, and you want to start afresh. Even if it is a struggle with finance, you would want to have a ray of hope that this would also subside with time. If I'm making any sense, Librans, this is what the gist is right now. As per the reading, that you can change your thinking by creating a positive thought. This is what is lacking, I feel. You can definitely create a positive thought in life, and you can come out of this, because this is the same person who thinks that she is in some sort of bondage right now. She is in some sort of delusion. Things are darker. They don't have any ray of hope. Clarity is missing, and then the clarity comes back. Just a thought away. You need to come out of your financial struggle. You need to find a solution if you want things to work out with this person. If it is a marriage or something equally significant, you need to come out of this energy of always being not always being like someone who is not ready to reciprocate, ready to respond, always being in that observant mode. You need to come out of it, and things would definitely change. Let's see what guidance has to tell Librans this time. Growth. Maybe guidance is also telling you to be more self-aware and expand your consciousness to a level wherein you can feel that you have become more mature and you can handle things dutifully. You can handle things dutifully, and you can have a healthy conversation without affecting others' opinion. You can basically come on same page. Just you have to create a positive thought and the dark would fade. Right? We have to wait for the sun, because it would not always be dark. It would not always be night. Right? So you need to keep going, have that faith, have a positive thought, have a healthy conversation. Don't just expect everything out of them. It could be vice versa also. If one is behaving childlike or one is feeling sort of unsecure, dominated, someone needs to change their approach, and you better know who is feeling more dominated and suppressive. Right? If you want to be in a healthy relationship and for a very long time, then definitely some things needs to change, some habits needs to change. Rather than keeping on changing people, maybe you can change your habits if that serves you best. So thank you so much, Librans, and all the very best. Om Sai Ram.